Greetings, folks. This is Tim from Box Stock Garage. Happy Sunday, and this time it's actually coffee. If you have a Keurig and you like something different, and you have an Ollie's near you, go and pick up their sweet and salty caramel. Very tasty. Anywho, what we have today for our Sunday Cars and Coffee. I've mentioned in previous videos that I'm a huge Richard Petty fan. I have been since I was a kid. Not this long ago, but this is the Johann Belvedere, Richard Petty Belvedere. And I was able to snag this off of eBay. Actually, I ended up with two of these. Yeah, I love these cars. I'm gonna get if you messed with Johann kits, you know that they're the plastic is a little bit brittle. You can see here on the wheel, all I was doing was trimming, and a chunk of the wheel came out. It's more noticeable if I kind of tip it at an angle, you can see. But that's okay. You know, I really, like I said, this was my first Johann kit. I've got another one of these, plus I have one of the Petty Superbirds. And it really, really was a blast. There's the underside of the kit. One downside that I probably shouldn't have detailed it the way I did. But if you check out the exhaust, you know, you've got the NASCAR dumps, we'll call them, out of the headers. And the stock exhaust is molded in. And I'm really not sure why I painted that. I probably should have left that Petty blue so that it kind of just got lost in the bottom of the car, but because obviously saving weight, you're not going to leave that on the car. But you know, my story is that maybe they weren't as weight sensitive back then as they are now. You know, potentially even that, you know, this was a car that was driven to and from the racetrack, and you know, and I know that was actually an earlier time, but you know, hey, whatever. I want to get a look at the engine here. So there's our engine, and then I've got the air cleaner that just sits back on there. So interior is quite nice on these. I mean, it's, you know, it's a stock car, so there's not a whole lot to it. You may be asking yourself about the decals. Hey, Tim, you know, Johann kit, that's old. And these are from Mike's Decals. So again, as I mentioned, I have a second one of these cars, which I'm going to build up as crap, I can't think who now, but anyway, I bought a second set of the decals as well. But yeah, I mean, the kit decals were bad, terribly bad. But that was kind of what I was expecting. So picked up the decals from Mike's, and yeah, they went on really well. The toughest part of these decals is this chrome strip up the side, and you see when it gets to the front there, I'm trying to, yeah, there we go, you can see how it kind of is a bit of a hook, and that's a decal, and it's all one piece. So you know, getting that to come up and curl around and lay down, that was a bit tough. But you know, I love the car. I love Richard Petty. I've got a couple of Richard Petty autograph signs here from Petty Museum. And, hey, Key. Key's here to say hi. And, you know, I've got a few other Richard Petty cars from various eras. Plus, I've got a bunch of the Salvino's ones, which I haven't built yet. And I've got pictures over there that I took in Pocono back in the 70s. You know, again, we had seats not quite start-finish line, but we had seats on the main straight right across from the pits. So I've got some pictures in there of Richard Petty and some of the other guys. I can't think of what year it is, but I've got to get those scanned in to kind of fill out my collection as far as races that I've been to. So anyway, that's it, folks. That's my Sunday Model Cars and Coffee Richard Petty edition. Decals by Mike's decals, and kit by Johan. And you know, again, other than the the brittle plastic that you got to be careful with, I thought it went together really well. So I hope you enjoyed this this little video. Hope you're all having a great weekend. What's left of it, and yep, Key says hi, and have a great remainder of the weekend. Enjoy the football and all of that stuff. Go Bills. Talk to you later.